So this is what your children get at home?
Yes.
Really?
Adopt me. Hi guys, it's Tiff and
Khary.
and
Ari! We have an Ari and Khary thing going
Ah,
on there.
I like that. And today, what do we have today, Chef Ari? Let us know.
We're doing a Spaetzle. Don't be scared of it. It's just a German noodle. A nice little crusty pork chop and some broccoli slaw.
Let's get into it.
All right, so let's get into this broccoli slaw curry.
All right, yeah, you just tell me what to do.
What you want to do is you're going to go in with the broccoli. We want to chop it as fine as possible, not too much down on the stem.
Right.
More on the florets.
More on the florets, okay.
And you mixing that up with your slaw, and of course a simple little slaw mix. When we get there, let me know.
All right, for sure.
And I'm jumping over here with Tiff. Tiff, we're moving into this pork. And it's a simple season. So
Right.
Pepper. Easy on the pepper. We want no more meat spicy. We want to hear it.
No problem.
So yeah.
So I'll do that first and then you'll let me know
Keep
after.
on going. I'm going to handle the Spaetzle. Let's call it easy German noodle for this situation.
Easy German noodle.
Easy German noodle.
Easy German noodle, that sounds funny. I mean, that was some very...
No.
Did I hear a bit of a German accent there with you?
Not really. Eh?
Easy German noodle.
I don't even know what it was, but it was there. It was doing something.
So we're going with some eggs here.
All right.
Right? And this is a real kind of eyeball thing, right? Moms will know eyeballing as you go and you're cooking, right? You know how much for your family, etc. Right? So I just have 3 at this moment. I'm going to use some milk, I'm going to use some flour, and make this dough. This dough is supposed to be sticky. You're going to see the situation just now.
So what are you doing this here?
Not
Is
too
this size,
spicy, mommy.
this size all right?
Not too
Yes,
spicy,
yes.
mommy.
Hold me, I go on this side?
Yeah, that's cool. I think
nice.
probably just a little shorter because
Shorter?
we have smaller mouths eating this. Right?
Okay, I will cut that down.
So I'm just kind of beating these eggs on one side. Yeah. And then, right, breaking up that yolk. And then here we go with the eyeball scene where we have just some milk of your choice, right? And we go in bit by bit. So you see, I'm really watching this thing. I'm not pouring the whole thing.
So you said milk of your choice, like so people who are trying to make this batter and they want it completely vegetarian, for instance, they could use like almond milk or anything like that?
Well, yes, they can. I would recommend a milk with some body, so like a cashew milk, right? Something like that. It has
Talking
some
my
body,
language.
right?
That's
And it
nice.
has some, it also has some extra protein vibe going on, yeah.
All right, so this is season.
These workshops are getting a kind of pancake scene, right?
Okay.
So I say go in with about a third of the flour, a pinch of salt, because you want to salt at every level, right? You salt at every level so that you're able to get that flavor throughout. And you're putting in the water, we're doing the same kind of eyeball scene. It is a very light pancake type batter. So not as thick as a pancake batter, but a little lighter. So I'm going to kind of watch it here.
No problem.
As you go. Still as you go in, so we can make sure, okay, pour in more for sure. Alright, we could go in again. I feel we've measured like pretty perfectly with this water.
Come on.
Well, some professionals we did.
Hey!
Hey! Big up yourself, Tiff.
Big up
Alright.
we.
Yeah, Khary is out there doing the rest, so we have to look at him right now. Alright, go right ahead. Pinch salt as I said.
I put the salt in already.
Right, you perfect there. But I recommend before we even start touching the pork into that, drop your crust into your dredging bowl.
No problem. So I
this
can go
crust-
straight into it one
Yeah, you
time.
do that kind of dance, right? So a wet hand, a dry hand. So
Gotcha.
you're doing a wet on the pork.
I'm just
both
making
sides,
sure
and
to
then-
get this as smooth as possible.
That's it right there. Okay,
So
and this is
this,
perfect.
this crust looks a little familiar. Where is it?
Pardon?
The
The
crust.
crust there.
Oh yes. Well, this crust. Hi to the mom. Shout out. You know you have a pack of their favorite chips somewhere in that car, somewhere in that house, somewhere in that pantry. Pull it out and use it for this crust, right? The perfect chip, I say, would be whatever they love, so that they will be able to gravitate to the flavor of it, but you're introducing something new, right? So that's the whole point of this dish. It's meant to introduce something new to their palate and don't keep them on the nuggets and the chicken and the scene. But if you don't want to do pork, you can use a chicken cutlet, definitely. You can even use fish if you really wanted to, but I recommend the chicken or the pork for this recipe. So before we start the breading scene, let's just clear up this one hand over to Khary, and then we're going to
Sure.
do some dredging.
That
scene.
and this here.
Yeah, correct.
Let me help you out
Oh,
over
yeah,
there.
and this. Thank
There
you.
we go, anytime.
Down the line.
All right.
Yeah, thanks so much. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to have, as I said, a wet hand, a dry hand. You drop in your pork in, and you want to just, it doesn't have to be perfectly coated, it could be right. And you want to just kind of put it across the actual bowl, so you don't have a whole set of batter.
Extra, got
Yeah,
it.
you just want something for the
Just something
whole
light.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have it. I mean, seriously. Right. Same with this. You don't need to overcrowd with
Right.
the batter and
Of course,
crunch.
just pick up and then.
Tiff, we doing a wet and a dry hand, girl.
I did this hand dry still, you know.
This one look cute. This
I
one
mean,
good
this-
frying thing too.
How you mean? Well, you know my hand going straight in there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's looking real perfect. Ready
All right,
for
get
us.
these sides.
Yeah. And we're just doing that with all. And that's that.
Perfect.
Our
I'm
dough is
ready
actually
to.
done,
Oh, that
believe
looks
it
so
or
good.
Not. Khary is on it.
Right, so I have all
yeah,
these stalks
stems,
here.
do not throw them away. Keep those stems for steaming and adding to another meal, steaming and adding to a lovely soup. All kind of things that happen with that stems. Yeah?
Okay, so
Wouldn't
we're
use
keeping the stems, we're not throwing them away.
Yeah, we love.
So
we
well,
love,
the
we love
florets done.
broccoli.
Correct.
I want to make the dressing. Tell me what to do.
Right, so you can get another bowl as we said over here.
Right.
And we're just literally mixing real simple, slow. You add what you want. Now, I know you're going to say things like, okay, what about the broccoli and the children? But let's just talk about this and I'll explain to you how we're going to get them to eat it. Apple cider vinegar, we're using some mayo and some sugar.
Okay,
a
so
little
I
more
could just
sugar than average. Yeah, pour
Go
right
in with
away.
it, all right.
A little more sugar than usual. Why? Yes, because kids like a little sweeter situation going on, right? But if you want to watch that sweetness, what I would recommend and what I do, especially when
grab a
introducing
spoon.
new flavors such as broccoli and things like that, especially raw broccoli, I would add seedless grapes, apples. You know you got that in the back of the fridge. So just pull it out, chop it up real nice and fine, and add it to the slaw. They will recognize the flavor that they love, and they will recognize the pop of sweetness, but they will enjoy something new. That is healthy for them.
I'm just trying to dissolve
like
the
how this
sugar a little
sounds.
bit.
Right,
That's
right.
the right way to do it, right, Chef?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Should I add salt at this point too?
You can, yes,
Yeah?
definitely.
I think I'll take a stretch over and take a little pinch here.
Help us if you had a little come down, yeah?
And I'm done with my pork chop.
Perfect. So you see how quick this actually comes together, right? It's nothing too heavy. And this slaw could be made a day in advance. So let's say you know you're making it. You could do it the night before.
Right.
And head out to work, head out to what you need to do. And just do the Spaetzle and the pork and you are good to go.
Good to go. I like the elements coming together here. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we have the vegetables because, you know, children, they don't like vegetables, but I like this way of doing it is making it
Oh,
more
look at
interesting.
these shops. Like, look at those, how nice.
Yeah, yum.
Yeah.
Okay, so Khary, you can move your stems now. Keep them for safekeeping.
All right, yeah. I'll save
Right.
these for later.
That's right. And then right in with your slaw, you've made your nice little dressing ready. Drop
Right.
in your veg and give it a nice little toss in the fridge. We on the
All right, well, let's do that.
Right.
If it's one thing, this dressing, well mixed.
Yeah, you've been out here mixing. I'm really happy to see that we don't need blenders all the time. You know, we're cool. So, we're into Spaetzle, as I said. This is your dough, right, guys? So you want it to be like
Come and see.
super sticky, right? Come right in and take a look. That kind of sticky side. If you're worried, it's sit down, you're query turn, you have to pick up something, dog run inside, what kind of drama? That's okay, that's okay. Get flour, okay. And put a little something, right? And just you want to keep that sticky steam going on. So you see, you incorporate, right? No, you can't do this too much time, right? You have to keep yourself together when you're doing this. And then, once it's incorporated, make sure that sticks, see that? That is what you're looking for. And right into your water. So we have some water here boiling, a nice little rolling boil going on, right? Nothing too dramatic. So this boil, you come and take a look at what I'm talking about. This boil is a little too rapid, right? So we're gonna go down a tad bit here. I'm a little fancy induction, yeah. And once that boil, it's kind of like a hi, welcome to the party. I'm cooking you here. That's
Hey.
what it was, right?
Party, she said the word.
So, Spaetzle is really all about the holes that you find in something. Holes, yeah? So, if
And
you
the
have
slotted
a
spoon.
slotted spoon, but not the slots, only the holes. Okay. Same with this, yeah? And we're going to use this one for our Spaetzle adding to the water. So now
Oh,
what I
hold
want
on.
nice-
That's that looking real good.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
know,
Yes.
yeah. Look
Like,
at
you
that.
don't know that everything's being
Wow,
tossed.
That.
watch,
And
watch,
I
watch,
love
watch.
broccoli,
Come
so
close,
I'm
come
very
close.
excited to try this.
And remember, the longer it sits, the better it tastes because it starts to absorb that
The flavor.
dressing,
Flavor, right?
And then you want to add in, as I told you, you have a little apple somewhere, you have some dry cranberries, drop them in here. You have some seedless
love a
grapes.
dry
So-
Hello.
So that's the
Seedless
bribe.
grapes.
That's the
I
bribe
love a
for the
dry
children.
That's
Yeah.
right. Right? So the little hat, the little seedless grapes and things, they pop when you're eating that. Okay, let's move on again.
Okay.
Right. So it's better, see, I'm going to ask
I'll
you
put
to
this
hold my
aside.
little
Sure.
utensil up there for me.
Yes.
And I'm going to get, now this is another important part of this whole Spaetzle stuff, right? Just moving this across. You want to get a spoon that is somewhat flat in its nature, so that when you put it onto your Spaetzle utensil, you're able to move, right? And move the dough with you. I'm going to try and do it.
You
First
show me
something,
first.
and then you could kind of take a go. So you get in your dough, you're dropping it in. Don't worry, it's not going to go to right away. It is a very thick dough, as you can see, sticky dough. Once it gets over, start scraping like this. When they start scraping, they're going to come through. Right? There we are. They come in through there now. And
They're
the
so
beauty
tiny.
of this, yeah. And the beauty of this is that they cook
You
really
know,
fast.
you know what they're looking like? You know when you have a batter or like a tempura batter and you have all the like the
Yes,
extra
little crispies.
little crispies. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Right? So you can kind of make some long noodles, some weird noodles, and that's the fun thing about this, huh? It's like
No, it's fun. It's definitely fun.
and it's texturally fun on the palate, to be honest. Right?
Because I guess it would almost be like a dumpling.
Yes. But it's very delicate because it's just been made and it's now cooking, right?
Yeah.
So it's really delicate. The egg gives it that little fluff vibe going on.
Of course.
Right.
And also how long I see they float up. Is that
Yeah,
when it's
that's
ready?
when they cook.
Alright, so
Right,
while
so
you're
you can
there,
pick up
I'm gonna
those.
strain and into
Right.
the bowl. Look how sweet.
Yeah, they're cute. They're cute. And of course, dependent on the kind of hole that you will use for your
Will determine
pretzel,
how-
determine
yeah.
how large or small they are. Use a little bit of elbow grease, yeah, and scrape it through your utensils. Right, and this is a bit of oil. You'll see how much it will make.
Hold on, let me clear up here before you come in.
No problem.
I ran away from all that a little bit there, right?
Right, so you could drop that slow in the fridge. I don't know about you, but I like the little temperature difference as well on a palette, on a plate, right?
Right?
So you
So,
could
Same.
yeah, I'll just.
and then you can come right in Khary. So what's happening with the Spaetzle is we ain't done with the flavor. We had to bump up the
Right,
flavor, right?
okay.
Come on.
So the onions, we could just do a nice little fine dice on.
Fine dice on the
And
onions.
the parsley, just have
All
just a very, very regular chop. No kind of dramatic chop. Right?
let me
And
start
that will
with the onions.
come in soon.
I'm gonna
Alright.
make Spaetzle this weekend. Yeah. Look at them.
Yeah, they're cool. If you're making a real big batch, guys, just put a little bit of oil on them, not a whole set, just a little thing, so they don't stick together. Right? So you see these ones looking bigger.
Yeah.
And this is something the
Really
kids can get
take-
involved in.
Of course.
Especially if you have, proper utensils such as these that are easy for them to handle. You can have them, the older ones, right? Kind of over with your supervision doing this. Another hack I've realized really does work. It's not just set on television, shows and stuff like that. Kids, when they interact with the food they're going to eat, they're
They would-
most likely going to try it. At least try.
Because they know, hey, I
Yes.
have mommy make it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So like my 3-year-old the other day, I made her eat a type of fish she doesn't really love, right? But she loves fish. And I said, hey, well, you
Go
come and
ahead.
help me cook it. This time she do nothing wrong here. I just let her stand
was
by
just by the
stove
pot.
and talking to her about everything I'm doing. And right afterward, here, everyone come on for my fish. Let's come on, my fish. Daddy, I made the fish. All around the table.
That was
going,
the best
she didn't
fish I
make it.
show, of course.
Yeah, yeah, she was really pleased with that. I mean, it's a little bit of a labor of love, right? So you can really get the family involved in when you're doing this.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it'll be fun for. I mean, you have to be careful with the fire, of course, but it looks
Yeah.
like it'll be fun for children to do that part at least, to press
Correct.
through the thing and they see the drops.
Correct, correct. So quickly, they cook,
Yeah,
they
they
just
now
pop
float
right
up.
up. So we're just going to wrap up on the Spaetzle here and make sure everything's done. Check out Khary, and then we'll be
Yeah,
right
aye.
back with that pork and that shallow fry. Alright, so now that we have Spaetzle and thing organized, we're into pork, right? We're going to drop in some oil. You're looking for oil that can handle some temperature, alright?
So what kind of oil is this?
This is just regular good old soybean,
All right,
right?
nice.
But you're looking for some oil that can handle some heat, right? You see those little waves in there, so you're looking for more of a medium high. And of course, you're keeping your eye on it. You do not want it to get black on you or dark on you very quickly, right? We've crossed it, as you'll know. Khary's going to help me to drop them in. And we're just waiting for it to get a little bit on that temperature that we want.
And the temperature and the setting on the oven, like what do you say? Medium heat, medium high.
On the oven, for the
No,
ending
in
part?
the for the same.
stove.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is more for medium high, as I said, right?
Right.
So because different stoves are different, right? Medium could be real hot on some stoves. So medium high is my recommendation for the situation.
I just
It's
get a
shallow
little
fryer.
excited about this thing here because it's crusted with chips. So
Yeah.
it's like it has snacks in it, you know.
Correct. And also, remember, we keep trying to teach the child's palate how to handle food that they may not have had before, right?
Right.
So nuggets, tenders, tend to have that crunch and then soft on the inside
Right.
of meat that looks white like a nugget, right?
Right.
So that's the kind of direction with this kind of recipe.
Might have a little bit of trickery going on here.
Correct.
Throw the thing, you know.
Correct,
Yeah,
correct.
you
But
were-
it's teaching the palate what to accept. and the garlic and the thyme will bring in real nice coming on to the end.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, I think we're ready to go.
I just feel it's like flavor on flavor on flavor. So we're gonna go in the pot now?
Correct,
All
correct.
right, let's go. So I'm not trying to burn my hands, right? So
Right, so always away from you.
yeah. All right, now we're hitting a little bit of a sizzle. There's a gentle sizzle right now, because just as you were saying, you don't want to burn
Correct.
the stuff at all. Could I go with the next one in the pan, or you think we should do one at a time?
I think we should do one for now, just to
Yeah?
make sure this oil is ready to go, and then drop here.
All right, good.
Okay, so we have our chops in, going really nicely. If you remember our first one here, right, he is ready to go. How do we know? It looks like have a little bit of brown on the outside.
Right.
That does not mean it is ready. You are looking for no stick. So you're going to see Khary,
Right,
just
so
take a
just kind
kind
of
of
gently.
gentle,
Oh, yeah,
but you
that's
see how he's
coming
picking
off
up and it's just literally
one
moving
time.
right off? That is what you're looking for. If you feel any sticking, let me say it again. If you feel any sticking, we are not lifting the pork chop at the moment. Yeah?
So if you feel sticking, then you stick.
That's right, you
Right.
stick. Let's go for it. Let's see if our method is
the-
even working, right?
All right, yeah, we're getting some stick over here.
Okay, so we give him a little
So we go
while.
stick. We go stick a
That's
little
right.
bit. All right. So now we're a little bit nervous. You know,
Yes,
we're
we are
hearing some
nervous.
popping.
We're hearing some popping,
But,
some drama, yeah? Okay,
The
beautiful.
say on it is perfect though.
Right, so you see we're getting similar color, right? You don't want to go too high on your color.
Right.
Just
I
a
really
nice-
like how this color looking. For
And then
both
it's
of them.
reminiscent, right? Like a massive nugget to a child, right?
Right,
it's
yeah.
pretty reminiscent to that.
And I love the textures going on, because like this you could see is going to be crispy.
Yeah.
And on the inside is going to be moist, because we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
As well.
And then we have that nice slaw you made, right? And then
Yeah,
we have that
that's-
Spaetzle. Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, I ready to eat. I don't know about you.
Me too, me too.
So you're telling me something earlier about going in with more flavor in this.
Right, so we have some garlic cloves there and we have
Right.
some thyme. I know the little chefy and stuff, but try it. Oh, any mixtape? Any mixtape? So,
You have a little competition with singing there too.
so take the garlic,
Right.
right? Give it just a bang, a nice little bang, like, you know, a little vex.
Yeah, a little,
right?
So in my hands like this, just give
Yeah,
it
just
a little, right?
bang. I know you're strong, so you could do
Yeah.
that. Drop 2 or 3 in. Your thyme is
So
going
a
to
little-
spit. So put it on the pork, not into the oil. So that when you start to throw your oil on, it will do what it needs to do and release its flavors, right? But don't drop your thyme into this hot oil. It's going to spit at you.
Okay.
So
All
you
right.
can put it onto the,
Onto the pork
yeah,
itself.
actually onto the pork, and then you can do your little throw on.
Ah, I see where
You're
this
keeping
the
some
thing
for,
is
you know, the
here.
other 2, but yeah.
I don't want to, I try and, my hand a little heavy here.
That's
this
okay,
time.
we like flavor, you
That's
go through. And then, yeah, you just start to kind of,
Alright,
you could turn your pan a tad bit to
Yeah,
get all the oil in one area. If your garlic starts to topple over the pork and so forth, that's okay. Let everybody become friends, interact, have a chat.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm in chef school here again, girl.
Well, I'll try that thing, right? But yeah, definitely this time it just has that hint
Wow,
of
and-
flavor, right? And the kids don't see little green. Because then they ask you, what's the green in the meat?
And as soon as the oil hits this thing and the aroma I'm getting here, vibes is all I will say. Also, just as you were saying
Yeah,
with
be
the
careful
drop
with
the
that
time,
Because the water that's in the leaves, of course, are now going to be released, right? And that's what's happening with the spitting going on.
I would like to do this a little better so that
Yes, yes.
Chrissy could see over here,
I like that.
trying to make sure I do it well. so
You're
that you
doing
can
great.
see.
I mean, come on. We all know you have the whole chefy thing going on.
There we go.
That's right. You could drop your garlic on if you find it's getting a little too dark, so that it also has a slower cooking time
Yeah.
on top. Because we want no kind of,
No
know,
kind of
burnt
burn and-
flavor,
right.
It becomes acrid and not very palatable.
Yeah, we're not trying to chunky anything today.
correct.
So what you say, Chef Ari?
So I say we're good to go. We're putting it just like that onto your rack
Okay.
and into the oven. The purpose of the frying, y'all, is not to sit down here and watch it fry. It's to ensure that you get the color you're looking for, get it covered and coated
So
in a
I'm
nice
keeping the
crust.
thyme and garlic on here.
That's right. You're keeping the thyme and garlic and into the oven to complete that cook, right? You need to have a rack, guys.
Look at
If you-
teamwork making the dream work.
Correct. If you put a plate just straight onto a tray, it's going to get soggy on the side that's on the tray. So you need a rack, all right? Okay.
Right.
And we're going to go in on our next 2 and catch it right back in the oven. All right, so Spaetzle needs to get a little boost in flavor here. So we're adding our butter, right? I don't need to wait too long. You want this to not be too high, okay? This could be more of like a medium low, right? And you want to get your garlic, sorry, your onions in. They're looking to get a little bit toasty, translucent, soft. We're looking for these sweet qualities to come out in the onion. Right?
Smells incredible already.
And then keep going like, yeah, so that we don't we want no burn on this or anything, right? We just want to get a little color and a little bit of translucency going on. So yeah, I'll give you a little facial.
No, I love that. No, this one, no.
Yeah, this is the smell, right?
Onion, oh gosh.
So yeah, we're just getting that going and then you drop it in your Spaetzle. And this is right, just to kind of bump up that flavor. But this is
Very good on its own.
And if you have questions about Spaetzle, you know, what we're going to do after we have this for dinner. Or just grate some cheese on top and you have another meal. Right? Kids love that mac and cheese scene. This kind of carries that vibe for the next day.
And you see, look, the onion smells sort of subside already.
Correct. And I mean, even these things matter, right? The same, we're looking for children's palate here. Right? As I said, as a parent cooking, I do not want to hear that what I just made needs to be put for something else and I have to make another meal. So these are the little tricks that I use to kind of not have these harsh smells of like onion, raw onion. Those things are not usually welcomed by children. As they get older, they tend to kind of explore, but I have to get them to explore. So we kind of...
This is how you introduce them to
Hey, that's onion, you like, you know, by the way. So...
And when they get older, they realize three-quarters of the food they eat have onion in it.
Correct.
Even if they don't see it, the onion is ever present.
That's right, that's right. And I mean, it's teaching moments too, right? That's the whole point of this dish. I get to tell them where it comes from. Because they say, what's Spaetzle? You tell them, okay, it's from Germany. Go and find it on the map for me. This, that. So you're keeping your education running throughout the day, but not in a hard and fast way. Let us sit down and find Germany. No, just let's find Germany, whatever else, and have a good discussion. And I do that throughout different meals. It doesn't have to be like, you know, a themed night every night. It's just, I talk about what I'm making and where I got the inspiration for them. And they get to learn, you know, their geography, their whatever else, as they discuss
And
it.
I like, you know, fun facts.
Yeah.
I'm a fun fact kind of kid, so I like this random, you
I
know.
have a fun fact kid. My second.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
That's all she's concerned with, the fun facts of life. Right, so now we're looking real good. Yeah, we're dropping in the Spaetzle now.
All right.
Right.
Move this spoon here.
Yeah, that's the sound we're going for. Yeah. And then the same thing, you want the flavor to coat that noodle, right? So you're stirring around, moving around.
Quick and easy.
Correct. And once it starts to like they're sticking like I'm seeing now, heat's off, drop in your parsley, pinch of salt, we are done. Fantastic.
Oh, look at that.
Good to go. And you see the onions almost disappear, right? They
Yeah,
don't
no, they
realize.
have, and there's no onion.
Yeah, like,
There's no onion.
onion one. What are you talking about? I saw you cutting up onion. No, what I'm
Nope. It's food time!
You were waiting a whole day for that.
Whole day for this bell. All right, let's get into it, Ari.
So we're just gonna cut up my pork chops because you can tell it's definitely ready. Right? So just one of these guys. Don't worry about the fancies. Take it off for now, right?
But
I
look
eat
at
the garlics, right? I eat
No,
the
but I'm not gonna
garlics.
say. Look
Yeah,
how cooked.
that-
Look at that. So soft. Look at just mashed.
So these pork chops have bones, right? But you don't have to have, you know, one with a bone.
Oh, we look at
No, look how she
moist.
that knife just
Yeah,
melting
I thought
through
it was
that
butter.
pork.
I thought it was butter you were cutting.
Yeah, once again, we get stuck on the pork, but we do have the Spaetzle, right, that we did a little bit earlier. Quick pull together. We have the broccoli slaw. Put whatever fruit you feel will pair, not banana. Yeah?
No,
But
banana.
things like, you know,
Banana don't
cranberries,
belong in fruit
apples,
salad. That's on the side.
I don't know why you have against banana.
cranberries.
No, because of
No, in this
I mean,
particular
For this,
dish,
okay,
you know,
okay.
because
All right, here's what. You grab a plate, I have a plate.
All right, how are we doing
What are we
this?
doing with first?
Spoons,
All right.
Khary.
Yeah, all right. So
And I will serve everybody this Spaetzle.
Yes.
I will serve everybody the
Well, let me get yours
Broccoli.
first.
but only as the gas and thank you.
Oh, now, God. But you gonna put the pork? How you mean? This is enough here?
Yes, yes. Of course, you make mouth on screen now.
Khary,
Yeah, let me
put your, you're gonna do your slaw first?
go inside. Let me
Thank you,
a little
bro.
bit there. No worries.
Well, I could put this for you and we just switch plates. I like broccoli, so I could have more broccoli than slaw.
Yeah.
More broccoli. Yeah. Don't worry, I got you.
Ah, there we go. You see everybody? Oh, they like my bell. Oh, they like my
Yeah,
bell. You
yeah,
see,
yeah.
look. Get a close up. What it says? Ring, what is it? Ring to party. Come on.
I feel like everything is a party with you, though.
Hey,
You have the vibe, you have the vibe.
We're in Trinidad too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. That's what I mean. Party
A little
central.
extra.
Oh
on the
gosh,
crust.
thank you.
The
Ooh.
mummy and me.
Yeah, no, I love that. For me.
A little bit jealous, but you know what? There's more over here.
Are you going with a whole chop, Khary?
You know, I'm a pork mouth.
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
All right, guys,
Pork
let's
with it.
dig in.
You have one there.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Alright.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers! I don't even know what to try first.
Right?
Okay, I'm going with the
Spaetzle.
Twins! The onion has it
Yes.
sweet. I really like this. Okay, broccoli.
So, I really like the tartness. As there, and then
And I'm a fan of raw broccoli, so
Yeah, so am I.
having it in this way, ooh.
Continue.
and finally the pork.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
moment I've been waiting for. I don't know about you,
So
but I have been
wait to
waiting.
watch you on then, yeah. Well, I hear
Yeah,
that.
but,
You hear
so
that?
here what?
Crunch?
Adoption papers. Or
Let us
organize
sign,
them,
hold
right?
on, let me,
Because if this was happening in your house,
oh wow.
we need to run and please come and check you on a Sunday or something.
Correct.
Yeah. Because wow.
Wow, I don't even know. The crust and the flavor is just, it's just right. I don't even know how to describe it.
And you see pork meat actually stays.
Yeah,
tender.
and
You don't have
everything.
to go through.
No, I tell you,
Everything
well, we saw how
together?
it cut. It like butter, same thing. No,
Yeah.
everything is so well together,
Very,
like
very well put together. All the flavor profiles, like
blending so nicely.
tartness here.
The crunch.
But then that's again, you want to teach the palate, right? So
Of
I'm
course.
teaching my children how to eat, so that they're not afraid of food as they get older.
You know,
Let
you
people-
could teach me to eat.
No, real, same. I'm not gonna say.
But I would love to be with you at any point. You're great support in the kitchen.
I love.
Awesome.
Oh,
Well,
thank
yeah.
you.
Awesome.
You know, some
Y'all
people,
heard that, right?
you know, some people can't cook with other people in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's a big compliment coming
No,
from a
for
chef.
real, for
Yeah.
real.
Oh, that's awesome. I love having you guys in the kitchen with me.
So guys, tell us, what would you put, what snacks would you put to cross your pork?
Yeah.
I want to know
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
with this one here,
What's your
this
favorite
is
chip?
vibes.
And what else would you add to your salad? What fruits would you add? I personally would do the cranberry and the grapes.
Grapes. Try the grapes. Try the grapes.
Like, comment, subscribe.
They're mighty short.
It's cool. No, yeah, the love in the house today. This is old classmates here. We was in the same school.
Not at the same time, but,
But
in the
same
same
school.
school.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw her in school.
For real.
I remember
the
seeing
way.
her. No, I remember seeing you, but I was on my way out. That's what I'm saying. So.